I'm going to check if it's recording right now, actually, now that you say that.
Time?
Okay, we're good. It's recording.
Do you want to do it again, or are you good?
No. Keep going.
Hey everyone, this is Lindsay.
And I'm Sammie.
And welcome to everyone's favorite BL podcast.
BL Buddies.
Yay! This is our third time filming.
Third.
First time.
Didn't film. Didn't record for some reason.
For 40 minutes at a ring light.
Yep. I'm going to check if it's recording right now, actually, now that you say that.
Time?
Okay, we're good. It's recording.
Do you want to do it again, or are you good?
No. Keep going.
The second time I messed up and I was like, let's just do it again. So here we go. We are doing our least favorite BLs. Mm-hmm. Sammie believes that the camera stopped recording because you don't want to know it.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it, but we're going to do it.
We're going to do it. We're here. We're doing it.
And she gets to start first.
I do. So my first least favorite BL is a Thai BL called Bite Me. It has to do with a master chef doing a competition, and he's not getting where he needs, and in comes a delivery boy who is the missing piece to his world, who has amazing skills at cooking, and it had the potential to be great. The cinematography is beautiful. The food, chef's kiss. The actors are amazing. Thank you. I loved everything, but the writing of the plot was just not my favorite. It felt like it was not going anywhere. There was really nothing to talk about or really in depth myself. The side couple was cute, but I didn't finish it. I couldn't finish it.
Was there chemistry between the main couple? Like, did you feel anything?
I didn't really feel much between them, and I think that's kind of why I went from, I like a slow burn. Maybe this is a slow burn, and then it didn't even feel like there was flickers. It felt like no tension. I just felt nothing from it. So that's one of my least favorites. Unfortunately, I didn't finish it, and I'm kind of hoping maybe they do a revamp of it in Korea. But yeah, again, the show was beautiful, but the writing just fell flat.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
So I forgot what I was gonna say. I totally had a question. I can't remember. You said you liked the side couple.
I did. They were kind of cute. The pastry chef was cute.
Yeah. Okay. I can't remember.
If I remember, I liking the pastry chef. Me being like, oh my god, he's so cute.
Yeah.
I think he was part of the side couple. I did like him a lot.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah, you said there was no chemistry.
There was no chemistry between the main couple. I just didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
And I didn't finish it, so.
Was it originally a book or anything like that? Because you had the one that you said you liked that was originally a manga, right? The antique.
Oh, I was comparing them about being remade.
Yeah.
But going back, there's 3 different versions of a manga that I love, which is Antique Bakery. There was a Japanese version in 2001, which completely revamped and took the BL aspect out. Korea redid it with Antique Bakery, and then Thai BLs just redid it with Bakery Boys. I like the manga the best, but I'm wondering if maybe somebody else will pick up Bite Me and kind of maybe give the writing a little bit more justice.
So that's what my question was. Was Bite Me like similar concept to Antique Bakery? Okay,
no, so very different.
Okay, never mind. I just remember her talking about 2 different, like the bakery.
I just was talking about how other countries took their own, like how Why Are You was being
Why Are You?
You're Beautiful was Japanese, and then it's also originally Korean.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Which Why Are You was originally on my list, and I took it off. I mentioned this when we first recorded. That basically I took it off simply because I couldn't blame them for the reason I didn't like it, because they were filming during COVID, like when COVID first hit. So they really couldn't finish filming, and they had to work with what they had. And it very much left so many things open, and just couples, just why were they even there? Like you said, Fighter Tutor, we loved. We felt like their relationship probably could have even gotten better, or like it could have been, a better relationship in general. They had the best spicy scenes, obviously. They had the the only. Well, no, there was Johnny and Tommy did have their one scene to kind of like almost make up for the fact that we didn't really even get to see them, when I feel like they were supposed to be the main couple of this book, of this drama.
And the drama.
Unfortunately they couldn't, because they didn't film half their scenes. They'd only really filmed the fight or 2 year scenes. So that's really all we got. And I know that they
like
gave them their special.
The whole supernatural element
was lost in the first episode. It literally was the first episode. Yeah, and then you never saw the sister again. You never heard about this BL again. Like, it literally was just, it unfortunately got screwed by COVID. And so I'm hoping that the YRU Korean version that's now, I think they've started filming. I hope it does the concept justice. And I mean, hey, if you want to remake Why Are You Thai, I'm down. But yeah, that was, and you know what? Now that I think about it, totally off topic of things I didn't like. But Safai, they had the first tongue I saw in Thai BL.
Oh, yeah.
In their kiss. And I was like, and if
happened.
you've seen our video on our Instagram page, I very much appreciate the tongue. But yeah, that was the first time I saw tongue in a Thai BL, and I was like, what just happened? And I think
Max Tool never did it?
Not that I remember.
I think Max Tool was one of the first.
They were the like big spicy, aggressive spicy scenes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the first time I remember seeing tongue. And that changed me. I was a changed woman after that. Anyway, my first least favorite show. not having to do anything with tongue. My first least favorite was My Engineer. Listen, Ram King. I love side couples. We will have an entire episode dedicated to side couples, and I don't even think I would cover all the side couples that I love in that episode. We could do multiple episodes of that, the side couples, because I think I like side couples a lot more than I do the main couples in a lot of dramas. But this one, I hated the main couple to the point where I skipped any scene I saw them in. I was only looking for Ram King. The one kid was naive to the point it was just annoying. He shouldn't have been in a relationship, didn't understand relationships, because you know he was young. It's his first kind of relationship or whatever. But he was just so dumb about it. Like, he didn't understand why his boyfriend was mad that he was flirting with someone else. Or then this kid was then his boyfriend was flirting with someone else, and he got mad. And it's like, yo, my guy, that's why he's mad at you. Like, hello, wake up, Chrissy, wake up. Like, it was just like that kind of annoying stupidity. And like, I say stupidity, I just mean naivety of him was just so much. It was too much for me to enjoy them as a couple.
Right.
But Ram King, I would die on that hill. I love Ram King. It was introduced to me from a fan-made video. I'm obsessed with fan-made videos. They were really they're really what get me into any BL, honestly. What are you looking at?
I'm yawning.
Oh, I think they can still see you yawning in there.
I'm trying to turn.
But so this girl, it was Cole. I say girl, sorry. I don't know if they're, so I'm gonna say they. They made a fan-made video. It was this editor called Cold Teas or Cold Ties. And that's what got me into Ram King. That's what got me into My Engineer. I had no clue what this show was until I saw that. And I was like, I love them. And I thought they were a major couple. And they really weren't. They were completely a side couple and all this. But literally no one talks about the main couple. No one cares about the main couple. It was that, like, literally Ram King stole that series from the main couple.
Yeah.
And then they announced that there was a season 2, and that literally never came out. We're still waiting for it. And if we ever have the chance to get Perth on this channel,
please.
I literally, my first question to this man will be, when is season 2 coming out, and is it all about Ram King? Unless there was some drama and we have to look that up before we have to do research. But I will die on the hill of Ram King, but I hated My Engineer. Absolutely hated it. I skipped to only Ram King scenes because he was so soft.
Oh yeah.
Perth was such a softie to his man.
Strong. Yo, I still can't get over the boxing. Like,
yes.
The boxing episode.
Yes.
And yeah, like how he treats King with like the dogs.
Oh my god, stuff. Even though he's like terrified of dogs, he still like lets them stay in his house while his like, you know, he's dealing with the parent. Oh god, that relationship was so beautiful.
Again, yeah. And then the kiss at the end.
The kiss, literally.
That tension, the sexual tension.
Seriously, they had it all in that series with that couple, and like I only cared about them. I hated the main couple. I hated the main couple. It was so bad. And if they do bring My Engineer back, I don't even want to see them. I want them to be such small side characters. They don't exist. Oh my gosh, sorry, being honest here. Okay. It is, but I'm saying it.
Well, you went there now. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so she gets to go into hers because I don't know her, and I'm leaving. Bye. See you later. You can talk about this one by yourself.
Okay. All right. Unpopular opinion, and I'm pretty sure you're all going to come at me for this, especially the diehard fans. But one of my least favorite BLs is Tharn type. Now, before you come at me, I love Mew and Golf. Absolutely adore them. I like really healthy relationships and like really cute ones. Mm-hmm. Like Ram King was great for me. I did not like the toxicity of Type's character, and I also did not like how their relationship started and how Tharn pursued Type. Mm-hmm. I found the aggression was a lot, and I couldn't relate to it. Mm-hmm. It didn't feel like, I don't know, sometimes it didn't feel like Type grew as a character.
Yeah.
It felt like he just was angry all the time. Mm-hmm. However, the
silver lining.
The silver lining that I actually will rewatch as kind of a comfort side story would be the season 1 special when Tharn and Type go to Type's family's home and Type introduces him to his parents. I found that episode very cute and like
it was wholesome.
And Type apologized to his friend for how he treated him. Yep. And I really enjoyed that character growth in that episode. Mm-hmm. I think that was what I wanted for half of that season, is that episode. Yeah. So yes, unpopular opinion, least favorite Tharn type, not because of the actors, not really anything. I just didn't feel connected to the toxicity of Type's character and the way Tharn went about his relationship with Type. I found it not my favorite.
Yeah. I think, and that was another one where they kind of upped the ante of like
NC scenes.
Mm-hmm. And I was like all for that. But then it's like in the back of your head, you're like, these are not healthy relating scenes for a relationship. And so like, well, yeah, like if you watch it out of context, great scene. But knowing the context of it, it was like not okay. Yeah. So I completely agree. It was a potential on my not favorites, just like Why Are You? Mm. But I couldn't say it's one of my least favorites. But like, yeah, I completely agree about how toxic the relationship was, because I was very much into Tharn type. I was on the hype train about it. Yeah. I really wanted to like watch this show when it came out.
I have the OST on my Spotify playlist. Like, yeah, I love music. I love Mew singing and playing, and I thought it was cute. And again, like I think
he was currently or previously, I don't know if he's still in New York, but he was here.
He's been here, yeah. Well, we're not in New York. We're in New Jersey. And
we're in the area.
We're in the East Coast.
Yeah.
Tri-state area. But where's that going with that?
Sorry, I interrupted you about him. I don't know. You still have the OST.
Oh yeah, I think like one of the redeeming qualities to me was Type's best friend. was it Time?
Yes, I think
I
so.
think so. Like, he was that comedic relief that you kind of needed.
Yes.
And then you had Tharn's best friend who was in love with him, and then
Who was
all
a
of
piece
that
of shit.
piece of shit. And
Yeah.
I love that actor,
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. He's adorable. I was like, oh my god, he's so cute. And I was like, oh my god, but I really but like, I feel like there was a lot of toxicity, and then like Time was like the comedic relief.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I didn't continue to season 2. Even though I did watch all of season 1, I did not continue to season 2.
I watched episodes of season 2, and I felt like it was quite toxic there too, especially when like everyone was posting the videos of Mew crying as
Yeah.
and it was just, that whole scene wasn't my favorite either. So yeah, unpopular opinion. You can argue with me. Just let me know why you liked it.
Yeah.
I just felt like it was an unhealthy, toxic.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Which is a reason not to like something. Fair.
Personal opinion.
Yep.
Unpopular personal opinion.
Unpopular. It's okay. My second least favorite.
She's
after
aggressive.
Filming this previously, I got very heated.
And
I probably will get heated again about it because I really did not like it. I was very disappointed in it. That would be Even Son, which was the Bon Prem horrible crapshoot of a show. I'm sorry. I love Bon Prem. I love Win Team. I hated this show. I am not holding back on that. There was no plot line that made any sort of sense to me. I will say again, the side couple stole the show. A side couple stole the scene from my favorite side couple. Literally stole it from them. Like, it was a really
cute alternate universe.
Yeah, like, okay, so the whole premise is that Prem works as a debt collector, but he's the worst debt collector in the world. Can't do his job, basically. And so his boss decides to send him to collect a massive debt. What? He can't do the job, and you know he can't do the job, so you're going to send him to do a big job? Okay, my guy, whatever you say. So he gets there, and all that stuff happens. But meanwhile, the debt collecting boss, like the loan shark, because I don't know what they call them in Thai, but it would be a loan shark on this side of the pond. He has a son, and the son is really into Muay Thai, and he decides that he's going to build him this massive gym. So he builds him this gym, but he's all by himself. He has no one to train with. He has no one to do anything with. And he goes to all of a sudden a guy shows up, and he's like, who is this guy? Why is he in my gym? And the father goes, oh, well, he's actually the son of somebody who owes me money. He can't pay the debt, so he's here for you to do with whatever you want. Have him, get you water. Have him do this, do that. And he essentially just is his, like, personal, like a butler. Like, yeah. So he basically just has to do everything this kid says, but then he doesn't want to listen because he's like, this isn't even my debt to pay. It's my dad's, but he can't do anything, so I have to do it for him. And they like kind of start to bond over the fact that their dads have put them in these situations. And the guy who has to pay the debt says, why is there no one else in your gym? And he goes, well, my dad, blah, blah, blah. And so he's like, okay, fine, I'll help you train. So he helps him train. Mm-hmm. And then they end up falling in love. And it was really sweet. It was really cute. I really liked their story. Now, Bon Prem. Bon Prem's story. Prem goes to this island where Bon is to try and collect this debt. And he goes, hey, give me my money. And Bon's like, no, bye. And like walks away. So then Prem starts like following him around to try and like find like the money, whatever, but he starts to realize like that Bond owns a lot of different things on this island. Like he has a hotel, he has a home, he has multiple homes, he has this, he has that, he has this. And he's like, how do you not have the money to pay back this debt? And he just doesn't say anything about it. He never like states why. And then you come to find out that it's not Bond who owes a debt. It's Prem's dad. And Bond is Prem is essentially now his personal assistant, secretary, everything he wants him to be, servant.
Because
his dad owes the money and the dad doesn't know how to pay it back.
To Bond.
Bond
gave them
the
10 million baht.
Or it was his dad who gave him the money. It was his father. It was Bond's father.
Oh, okay.
But he passed. So it was literally
Bond. Bond.
So they have this whole thing. And so like then Prem is like, I gotta get off this island. I can't pay back this debt kind of thing. Like trying to be essentially what he was always trying to chase after. And there was absolutely zero chemistry between these two. And this is the couple that had me feral in Until We Meet Again. Like, I loved Win Team. You have me addicted to your couple, and you have no chemistry whatsoever. And then their kiss? What? It wasn't even a kiss. It was they accidentally fell on each other because they've been handcuffed to each other for like 3 days because Bond wanted Prem to stay because he knew that Prem would try and leave. So he handcuffed him to him. What? That's the kiss I get? That's the kiss I've been waiting for like 3 years since Until We Meet Again? And then they're like, when they're together, like the love kiss, it wasn't even a kiss. It was one of those sniff kisses. Ah! No.
She was quite more aggressive.
I was very much more aggressive. I'm trying to not be as angry as I was, but like, listen, Bond Prem. That was such a trash. I love you. I'll support you through anything. But I struggled. I skipped most of it. I think I fast forwarded most of it at one point because I was like, when does this get interesting? Because it wasn't. The side couple was way more interesting and I cared more about them than anything. So that Even Sun is definitely on my shit list. It's not going anywhere. It's staying there. For sure.
Well, that segues into our mutual least favorite, which is
Until We Meet Again.
Yeah. There was too much awkward staring and crying for me to understand
so much crying.
I found the plot line for the main characters to just be very awkward. I read reviews and other people were like, I don't understand why they were crying so much. I was attempting to think if I missed something, and they were like, I didn't miss anything. I rewatched it.
They just started
crying.
Yeah.
And I agree too. Like, I'm a Scorpio. I'll stare in your eyes. I will stare you down. But there was like nothing behind the stares. It was
just staring.
Like, excuse me?
Like, why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this? Yeah. And it wasn't like seconds. It was minutes.
Oh my God. And there was the amount of cuts that they would have between the two staring at each other. It's like, oh my Lord.
And there was like no tension behind the staring to me.
And you know what, like the concept,
there
like you said, the plot I wanted to like because it was a very interesting plot that they were connected lovers from a previous life. And like they found each other. It ended in tragedy. They found each other again. Like, I liked the idea.
It was
not executed to my standards
and like
at
you
all.
Said, for Win Team, like I literally just watched the fan edit of Win Team on repeat because they really were just so much better.
Yeah, no, that, and again,
the chemistry between Bone and Prem and that was
and I think again that was like another thing. The only reason I even started watching the show was because I watched a Cold Tease fan made video, and I'll never forget it because it was Conan Gray and it was the song King, and I was sold on this couple. I was sold on this couple. I was like, okay, great, I'm gonna watch this show. I'm like, wait, they're not the main characters? How could you not be the main characters? And like, they had such little time. They had such little time in this show, and I was more invested in their relationship than the main couple.
which is why we're super excited for Between Us.
I am so excited, but
I'm
also
gonna go in with low expectations.
I want to go in with low expectations, but I know I can't because I love Bon Prem.
I love
but
them
after
too.
Even Sun, maybe I can. Maybe I can go in with low expectations.
That's not their fault. That's
it isn't. But like
because we already know that they have chemistry between the two.
God, yeah, I love them
just from Until We Meet Again. But yeah, that's our least favorite mutually. We just
it just didn't hit.
It didn't hit at all.
I wanted it to. I thought again, like
just
I said,
like Bite Me, it had the premise to be wonderful.
Yeah.
It just fell flat.
Yeah, exactly. It had that
like 12 minutes of staring at each other. Like,
I couldn't do it. I skipped. I skipped a lot.
Like 1 minute of this, I could do, but like 12, not so much.
In multiple episodes.
Yeah. And give me a reason why you're crying. I get it. Like crying is extremely therapeutic.
Very
cathartic. I am not a crier, but I've learned that like if I let my emotions just cry it out, I feel better.
I cry a lot.
So
I think we're opposite there. I'm always crying.
Like they never he could have feelings inside from like the past life, stuff, but like they never explained it.
He was just crying.
He's just crying, and you're just like, well, what did you see? What did you experience? What did you feel? There was nothing.
Just crying.
And just staring.
Yeah. I was so upset about that. But I am very excited for Between Us. I really hope they give me my win team love. And I actually think it's supposed to be, the premise is supposed to be at the same time.
Oh, so we're not going.
Until We Meet Again. It's not a past or it's not a past or forward. It's
just a present.
It's the same time as Until We Meet Again.
Okay.
At least I think. From what I remember,
filling in the gaps of between their relationship.
I guess, yeah. But I'm just ready for it. I'm so ready for it. I really hope it doesn't disappoint because, like I said, I love Win Team. I love Bon Prem.
Talking about Bon's tattoo on his back, I've been seeing images of the wings. So
speaking of, that was another thing I brought up. They got those tattoos from Sims. I stand by that. I stand by that assumption. But I was literally making a sim one night, and I see these wing tattoos, and I'm like, that is the wings. That is the wings. So you bet your ass I made a Bon sim. I played him out, let him live his BL life.
My phone is just blinding you.
I let him live his BL life, and but seriously, they got those tattoos from The Sims. I will stand by that statement. Stand by it.
We are excited because we are going to do a reaction video and a reaction video review, depending on how copyright works. With us doing that of Between Us in November. So look forward to that.
The first episode. I don't know if we'll do every episode.
No,
but
I think we'll do the first and the last.
That'd be good. Yeah, first and last.
Maybe
if we make it to the last. Be better. I hope so. But yeah, so those are our least favorites. And
unpopular opinions.
Please tell us what you like or don't like. I mean, tell us if you agree with us or you disagree with us. We like to hear, everybody's opinion. Just be like, not a dick about it, because
give us facts.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can tell us why you liked Tharn Type and Until We Meet Again, and you are entitled to like them. We just did not. If you like our podcast, please subscribe. Follow us on all our other socials. You can DM us if you don't feel comfortable posting, your opinion in a comment. We're more than welcome to, talk it out and chit chat with you guys via that. We really thank you for joining us on this adventure of, making podcasts
and being
BL buddies. So thanks for being our buddies.
Yeah, thanks guys.
And so we'll see you in the next episode.
We'll see you in November.
Hopefully this filmed. Hopefully this stayed recording. It did.